What is your view on abortion?
The debate on abortion has been going on for years, and there are countless arguments for and against it. But there's so much information out there, so I made these videos to answer your questions in 5 minutes or less. So let me get straight to the point. Abortion is the ending of a human life. Now, I'm not against killing. I mean, if my wife's life is in danger because of pregnancy, dude, kill that baby. But let's not call it something else. Let's say it like it is, killing a baby. None of that ending a pregnancy. What the freak? What the freak is that? Now, you're taking a human life, and sometimes that's necessary. For example, war, self-defense, death penalty. And if my wife's life is in danger, fool, kill that baby. Abort that fool. But let's not call it something else. Let's say it like it is. You're taking the life of a human fetus, a human being. Now, I'm not a biologist or an anthropologist, so let's see what the experts have to say about when human life really begins. In Bradley Patton's book, Human Embryology, he writes, "It is the penetration of the ovum by a spermatozoon and the resultant mingling of the nuclear material each brings to the union that constitutes the culmination of the process of fertilization and marks the initiation of the life of a new individual." Dr. Keith Moore's text on embryology says, "This cell results from fertilization of an oocyte by a sperm and is the beginning of a human being." Dr. Louis Friedhandler, in the medical textbook Biology of Gestation, refers to fertilization as that wondrous moment that marks the beginning of life for a new, unique individual. Doctors E.L. Potter and J.M. Craig write, "Every time a sperm cell and ovum unite, a new being is created which is alive and will continue to live unless its death is brought about by some specific condition." And Dr. Bernard Nathanson, co-founder of National Abortion Rights Action League, he owned the largest abortion clinic in the Western Hemisphere. Resigning from his position, Nathanson wrote in the New England Journal of Medicine that he was deeply troubled by his increasing certainty that I had in fact presided over 60,000 deaths. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. What do these pictures tell you? Yes, your egg and sperm are also alive, but that doesn't count. It's just a part of you. But when those two come together, it forms a distinct individual, different from you. Early in the second trimester, the baby moves his hands to shield his eyes from bright light coming in through his mother's body. He covers his ears when the music's too loud. At just 17 weeks, he experiences REM sleep, indicating that he might even be dreaming. What about our laws? Just last year in South Carolina, a man stabbed a pregnant woman and the fetus died. The woman survived, but the man was charged with murder. Murder of who? Not the woman, but the baby, the fetus, because he murdered a real person. Maybe you do have a good reason for abortion. Maybe you're a pregnant teen. Or maybe you're a victim of rape. Or maybe you can't afford another baby. Or maybe you value your freedom and the baby will take it away. Yeah, then go ahead and kill the baby. Yeah, it's murder. Maybe murder is worth it for the value of your freedom. Maybe it's worth it. People have done worse for far less. But don't just think that it's gonna just go away. There's so many women who still live with the guilt and the regret of having abortion. And if you're a victim of rape and you just can't fathom thinking about bearing that child, punish the father, not the innocent child. Don't kill him for someone else's wrong. What if you found out one day that one of your friends is a product of rape? Would that change your view of her? Would you love your friend any less? No, you wouldn't, you freaking hypocrite. Then why would you think less of a child who was created through rape? I mean, rape doesn't make the child any less valuable. He's not any less of a person. And if you don't want to keep the child, then send him up for adoption. There's 1.3 million couples every year in America who are looking to adopt, but they can't. So they go looking for other countries. That's why they're getting kids from Asia, because there's none here. And you might think setting a kid up for adoption sucks. You think adoption sucks? Well, death sucks more. And I heard someone say, do an abortion if the kid is going to have a birth defect or he's gonna be retarded. Dude, with that kind of argument, why don't we just kill every single retarded person right now? No, you don't do that because every life is precious, retarded or not. I mean, have you ever worked with handicapped children? Every single one that I met are happy to be alive. You don't devalue a person's life just because she can't talk or walk or has some genetic problems. And don't just kill someone just to make your life easier. But that's just my opinion. What's not opinion? That fetus is a real person. That's why I say, kill that baby. If it's my wife's life versus a baby's life, but if it's my wife's lifestyle versus a life, are you freaking kidding me? Dude, let the lifestyle take a hit in order to save a life. So you know what? I'm not telling you what to do with that fetus. I'm not even saying let's make abortion illegal. But one thing I want to point out. Killing a fetus is killing a human child. It's murder. Hey, you might have a good reason for murder, like to save the life of your wife. You might have a good reason for murder, but let's not call it something else. Whatever reason you have for abortion, whatever hypothetical situation you might conceive of, ask yourself this: is it worth killing a human being?